Let me say this right out the gate, because this whole situation is messy, emotional, and honestly overdue. Dawn Richard is upset she wasn't invited to the recent Danity Kane moment, and while part of me wants everyone to just get along, what she revealed next completely shifted the conversation. Dawn has now gone on record saying she did not choose to leave Danity Kane. She says Diddy forced her out, threatened her, and pushed her into dirty money, and if that's true, that changes everything. Because for years, the narrative was that Dawn abandoned the group, and now she's saying she was boxed in, bought out of her contract, and told she couldn't walk away without consequences. And here's where it gets complicated, because yes, Dawn can be a victim of Diddy and still have caused harm to other people. Those two things can exist at the same time. That's where Day 26 and Q come into this, because Q has alleged some deeply disturbing things, including being drugged, controlled, and used as leverage. And now that we're hearing multiple artists independently describing the same tactics, intimidation, substances, rage, blacklisting, it's starting to look less like rumors and more like a pattern. Diddy didn't just manage artists, he dominated them. And when he didn't get his way, careers mysteriously stalled. Look at Danity Kane. Aubrey had the talent, the fan base, the look, and still couldn't break through. Same for the others. And I don't think that was coincidence. I think it was punishment. So even if Dawn hadn't joined Dirty Money, I believe the rest of the group would have still been iced out. That doesn't absolve Dawn of accountability where it's owed, especially when it comes to Q. Because if that man was harmed and never given clarity, closure, or even a conversation, that's a wound that doesn't heal on its own. Watching old interviews, seeing how emotional the Day 26 members get when Diddy's name comes up, something real happened there, something heavy. And that's why this whole situation hurts, because it feels like everyone is telling their truth. But the common denominator in all of it is Diddy. The manipulation, the fear, the silence, the careers that never recovered. Dawn says she wishes they could reunite, wishes it could be all five again, but accepts that some damage can't be undone, and that's the tragedy of it all. Not just broken groups, but broken trust, broken people, and years stolen from artists who never got the chance they deserved. This isn't just industry drama. It's another example of how one powerful person can fracture lives in every direction and walk away while everyone else is left trying to explain what happened. And honestly, this is just another reminder of how deep the fallout from Diddy's empire really goes. Let me know what you think, because this conversation is far from over. Let me say this right out the gate, because this whole situation is messy, emotional, and honestly overdue. Dawn Richard is upset she wasn't invited to the recent Danity Kane moment, and while part of me wants everyone to just get along, what she revealed next completely shifted the conversation. Dawn has now gone on record saying she did not